What's going on, guys? Waxcracker coming at you with a Throwback Thursday break. I have here a box of 1995 Topps Dimension 3 baseball, also known as D3. So, a little quick background about this product. Came out in 95, was hyped up crazy by Topps. They marketed it as the first 3D cards. Long story short, it was a major flop. They were not the first 3D cards. The lenticular stuff had been around for a while. The stuff was super expensive. They were selling this in hobby packs of 5 cards per pack, $5 per pack, which back then $5 for a pack of cards was astronomical. Today that's about average. Back then it was unheard of. As you can also see on here, it says that it is a Series 1 product. Funny story, they did have a Series 2 planned. They also had a football product planned. This stuff tanked so terribly that they canceled it all. So that's enough background. We're going to get cracking into this. So I do have a hobby box here. This came in retail as well, but this is hobby. 24 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. Not a whole lot going on here. I don't think there are any rookies in here whatsoever. And the only insert set is, does it say on here? D3 Zone. And I think those are every other pack. So the base set's real small. It's around 50 cards. The insert set's like 6. So, I mean, you could easily, theoretically, put together an entire set from one box. I picked this up because this stuff is super cheap. And I like the oddball stuff, and I love the lenticular stuff. I love lenticular stuff. I'm a sucker for that. So, here we go. There's your hobby box displayed right there. How you would have seen it back in the shop back in 95. Here we go. Going to kind of try and fly through this. This being lenticular, it's going to be tough to see on video. From what I understand, now this is the first I've ever opened it. From what I understand, and yeah, there is a sample card up there, Mike Greenwell. It's not very well done 3D. I don't know. Let's take a look. Got our first pack here. And you know what? I'm going to have to agree. That is, honestly, might look better on camera than it does in person. That's not great. UC3, which was a product done by Pinnacle, similar product that had a lot more bells and whistles and was about $2 cheaper a pack. Looks a lot better than this. Very 90s looking on the back. So yeah, that's what we got. I mean, photography's good, full bleed, but alright, let's get rolling through here. Carl Eldred. Darren Lewis. I'm going to kind of go slow through these first few cards here. Jim Thome. Sticking a little bit. Mike Piazza, Hall of Famer. Dave Milson, you know what? 3 out of 5 of those cards for a set this small. Those were kind of some no-namers. But yeah, back in 95, this was $1 a card. 24 packs per box with 5 cards in a pack. I'm sure you were paying over $100 per box. These days, $10 a box. Ruben Sierra. Is that an insert, or does that just look different? I don't know, that just looks different. Cool photography, like I said, it's just not great looking. There's Cal Ripken, another Hall of Famer. Just not great. Joe Carter. Not very well executed 3D effects at all. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through some packs here. And yeah, there we go. D3 are 1 and 3 packs, not 1 and 2. 1 and 3 packs. Will Clark. Todd Zeal. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Roger Clemens. Yeah, these definitely, honestly, look better on camera than in person. That's unbelievable. Oh, man. No wonder this stuff flopped. Carlos Garcia, Bob Hamlin. I mean, if nothing else, it's just a cool throwback, a little bit of nostalgia. I mean, this was slightly before my time. I wasn't really that into sports. I was still a little kid. Moises Alou, remember him from the Cubby days. Tony Gwynn. Adrian Anderson, Hall of Famer Don Mattingly. Dennis Eckersley, that is probably the best looking 3D one so far. That one actually pops a little bit. What I have broken some of is what I mentioned a little earlier, the 95 Pinnacle UC3. That stuff does look awesome. I have a few unopened boxes of that. I have opened one before, and that stuff definitely puts this to shame. I can say that with confidence. Travis Fryman, Scott Lewis, Will Cordero, Doug Draven, Chuck Knobloch. So I have 3 more unopened boxes of this. I don't think I'm going to be opening another. I know I'm early in, but I'm already kind of disappointed. There's not a whole lot of value in here. You're not going to pull anything worth more than $1 or $2. But I got a box, a lot of boxes, or boxes in a lot, I should say. And Ray Sanchez. And I got them cheap. So, I don't know. Maybe someday down the road when I'm bored. Another Galarraga, Bobby Bonilla. As always, guys, like, subscribe. Slowly building a subscriber base. Check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/waxcracker. Taking fan suggestions. I did my 2007 Bowman Best, Tom Glavine, and that was based on a fan request. So shoot me suggestions if you want to take a look at my collection, different products I have. If you want to do a tour so you have a better idea, I did do a quick mini tour when I opened up my case of 2014 Hot Rookies. I want to hit 50 subscribers. I want to hit 50 subscribers. We'll do a giveaway because I really do appreciate the attention. This is something I love doing. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Tony Gwynn. I don't think I've gotten one of these inserts yet, unless they just look really similar to the base. I don't know. All the backs look the same. I'll keep going. These are some heavy cards, by the way. The box is real heavy. These cards are kind of thick. I mean, a lot of the lenticular stuff is, because it's layered. You got a few different layers on there. The image, and then the whatever you call that. I don't know. Barry Bonds. Todd Zeal again. We're going to see a lot of doubles, guys. There we go. That looks like an insert to me. Jeff Bagwell. Again, not great looking 3D at all. Not a lot of depth. Not a lot of pop. Whatever. I wasn't opening this with high hopes. I haven't read one single good thing about it. I just got it because it was cheap. And like I said before, I love the lenticular stuff. Love it. Lenticular and shiny stuff. All day. Alright. Darren Lewis. So not easy to roll through, so this break is going to take a little longer than I wanted. There's another insert. Fred McGriff. Former Cubby. Jim Edmonds. Griffey. There we go. Another recent Hall of Famer. Just inducted in this most recent class with Mike Piazza. Big Griffey fan. Typically I don't collect players that aren't on my team, but Griffey's just a classy dude. Love Griffey. I don't go out of my way to get his stuff, but I hold on to a lot of his stuff that I get because I am a fan. Albert Bell. Ruben Sierra. I feel like this, if they get this, there's another insert there. Kirby Puckett, rest in peace. I feel like if they executed this 3D effect a little better, this could have been amazing. Because these photos, I mean, Topps back in the day was great with the photography. They really were. That's unfortunately because of low-numbered inserts, autos, relics, chasing that stuff. The photography has definitely become a lost art. Back in the day, it was all about the photography, and Topps really had it together. That's how they sold their late 80s, early 90s stuff. Another Kirby Puckett. So even though you can get that, 87, lots of doubles. The 87 Topps is like the most notoriously overprinted baseball set, card set in general of all time. I think the print run on that was like 1 million. What really fueled it was the photography. Stadium Club back in the day, the first Topps first super premium product. The photography, full bleed photography, immaculate. Not so much these days, but what are you gonna do? Dean Palmer, Lou Whitaker, Jeff Conine. That's an old school name there. Rafael Palmeiro. Gonna have some more breaks for you this weekend. Gonna have a mail day. Haven't had a mail day in a while, but got a decent stock here, so we'll definitely do a mail day. Scott Lewis, Ivan Rodriguez, the Pudge, Andres Galarraga. That's like our third one of him. Bobby Bonilla again. Mike Greenwell, our cover guy up there. In these boxes, they had a card mounted. They're all different. The other boxes I have over there, I have a Andres Galarraga on the front of the box. I have a Mike Piazza, and I cannot remember what the other one was. Another Ray Sanchez. Walt Weiss, or Weiss, probably Weiss. Robin Ventura. Didn't know he was playing that long ago. Jim Edmonds, and another Griffey. Yeah, I know I said this before, but this is crazy to me how small this set is and some of the players in here. Like, who the hell is Kel Eldred? I don't know. I'm not the most knowledgeable. Don't get me wrong, I love my baseball, but I'm not the most of baseball, basketball, football, the stuff I collect. That's probably the sport I'm least knowledgeable of. Mark Grace, there's a Cubby. But some of these guys, I have no idea. Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer. These are sticking bad. There we go. Greenwell again. Paul O'Neill. Old school Yankee guy. Jeff Montgomery. Walt Weiss again. There we go. The big hurt in insert form there. Didn't show the backs to these. Yeah, there we go. There's the back. Also very 90s looking. They called it Tude back then, and this stuff is definitely oozing it. I'm nostalgic for the 90s, but the Tude is not missed. Not missed at all. Alright, come on, cooperate with me here. Ozzie Smith. That's a good one. I don't think we pulled him yet. Barry Larkin, another one I don't think we've gotten yet. Orlando Merced. Like a pack full of originals here. Mike Stanley. Dave Nilsson. Keep checking these are so thick, I keep thinking they're sticking. I mean, they are sticking, but, you know. Moises Alou. Ozzy again. Jose Rio. Okay. Looked like an A for a second. Cal Ripken. Joe Carter. Well, Joe Carter's got a special place in the heart of the Yankees, right, guys? Or the Yankees fans, I should say. Barry Bonds. Pre-roid. Look how skinny he is there. I didn't notice that before. He is real thin. Montgomery again. Brett Boone. Chris Gomez. Tim Salmon. He was decent back in the day. Albert Bell. Tom Glavine. Barry Larkin. Brian Anderson. Don Mattingly. There were 3 or 4 of him. Whoops, throwing stuff around here. Scott Lewis. Barry Larkin. A skipping record here. Raul Mondesi. Only thing I'm really going to do for the recap is I'm going to see if we got our entire insert set put together. Because there really isn't a whole lot more to recap, really, unless you want to see the same anorexic Barry Bonds card 8 times. And Badass Beans? I don't know. Dean Palmer. Just another insert, Barry Larkin. Jim Thome. Mike Piazza. Last pack. We'll get some last pack mojo here. Maybe Topps accidentally threw in an autograph, right? Yeah, I doubt it. Tom Glavine. Pudge. Raul Mondesi. Jeff Conine. And our last card, Rafael Palmeiro. Alright. Let's take a look here. I believe there are 6 cards in this set. One. Two. Two again. 4. I think we got it. We got our full set here. So here's our recap, guys. We did manage to pull at least one of each of the insert set. So we got ourselves a full set there. And you know what? They're okay looking, but the 3D leaves a lot to be desired. Alright, guys. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for tuning in. Check back for some more videos coming up. And as always, get cracking.